Hi everyone, Vinita Pappas here, and I'm going to do a little painting as some sweet peas. So I'm going to just drop in a little bit of color in the background. This is quinacridone gold, and it's going to look really pretty next to this pink. I'm just loosely painting around, not really worried about my edges. I'm going to pick up some more quinacridone. And you see I'm mixing it with some neutral color that I just have in my palette, just to tone it down a little bit, because quinacridone gold can be pretty bright and I don't want it to compete with the pink. Okay, background good. Always a good idea to put a few splatters in there because it forces you to loosen up. All right, now on to, I'm going to dive right into the pink because I just love it. I'm going to go with some alizarin crimson to start off with. And I'm going to add a touch of cerulean blue. Let's see if that's going to give me the right kind of violet that I'm looking for. That's not bad. Okay, I'm going to start in with these guys right here. Just a little touch of that in this one that hasn't blossomed out yet. Okay, now I'm going to go into this color that I very seldom use. It's called Opera. It's a beautiful color. It just so happens to be just about the right color for these sweet peas. You can still see I'm using my pretty large brush, and I'm saving plenty of whites while I'm doing this. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my smaller brush, and I'm going to do the green. So I'm going to take quinacridone. Whenever you can use similar colors, it's always a good idea. It just helps with your color harmony in your painting. This is a fairly cool green, so it needs to have more blue in it. That's not bad. Now what I'm doing here, I would call more of a painting sketch. When you paint all in one go, it's almost impossible to have too much detail. So this is just nice and loose. I just want to get the general feeling of the sweet peas. Okay. Now back to that pink. And believe it or not, I actually need a clean spot on my palette. So I'm going to wipe this. Very seldom do I clean my palette, as you can tell. I'm going to get a real light pink, watery pink. Very pretty. And now what I'm doing is going into these areas where I left the white. And I'm putting in this lighter pink. Now, I'm honestly not thinking at all about the actual shape of the flowers. I'm just trying to get an overall general look here. There we go. That's an important color right there. All right. Hoping that this is going to dry soon right down there so I can put that stem in. Mixing up a similar green to what I had earlier. There we go. Alright, you can see this is still a little wet. That's okay though. That's kind of the fun of doing this all in one go, is you really don't have a lot of control over it. And sometimes that's a good thing. Going back to the flowers. Now they've had a little bit of time to blend and merge. You can see that there's a nice variety of lost and found edges there. I really like that look, so I don't want to come back in and really overwork it at this point. But you can see by comparing the two that what I'm missing here is some cool color. There's quite a bit of cool violet in these sweet peas, and here I have mostly a warmer violet. So to get a cooler violet, it's going to have to be more blue. Let's see. It's getting close right there. I know it looks kind of ugly, but I think it's what we need. And we don't have to put this in a lot of areas. Just here and there. There we go. I gotta finish this quick because my husband's bringing home dinner for us. It's gonna be really good pizza. There's an Italian place that we like, and they make some really good pizza there, so should be home any minute. Okay, let's see, what else do I need to do? I want to add a bit more color to this up in here, even though these, you know, in reality they're mostly green, but they seem to be kind of disappearing up there, and they're so pretty. I'm going to go back to my rigger and put in some points maybe to kind of maybe make them stand out a little more. Such a delicate little shape. All right, I think I'm about ready to call this one done. I'm gonna, this area down here looks a little bit boring, so I'm gonna put in some spatters here and there. And I also want to put in some pink. I just have to use this opera anytime I have a reason to. So, oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, well there you have it. Nice little painting sketch of some sweet peas. Hope you enjoyed the video.